don't know how you, like how old you are when you started listening to some of these tracks. Come down from Cliff to Maniacs. It's called Swing Swing. I know the elderlies are enjoying with me right there. A big people like me. Hey. Moti. Well, it's a Friday's edition right here. We're just doing it non-stop entertainment. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to welcome you to the second hour of the Extreme Showdown. 5 minutes already going after 7, and we're rushing it out in Barrow to right in the studios. And of course, I'm so blessed to be joined in by Samse. Sam right in the studios. Right in the studios. And we'll be talking a lot about his new and latest projects. And of course, he got a lot of things to tell us, plans and new things coming up. And also, we got some rumors that he's traveling anytime from now for some concert or a big event happening outside of the country, and that's another beautiful thing that we want to also get into knowing right in the studios. This is 89.0 Capital FM. My name is Ricky Kawai, right, and of course taking you through the Extreme Showdown. Before we get into talking, let's get down and listen to one of his songs, and of course let's start with Malaika, and the latest projects. I will be premiering them out right here as you sit back and relax to your favorite radio station. Let's go like this. Samse music.
يا حبيبتي انت جاي ميتين لأنا في بيت أنا ضرورتي مستعجل جاي ميتين محبتك بلو سيدي زي هلوة ديو ألنا ديرو ديو ألنا ديرو كني معنا ما تسيبو أنا كني معنا ما تسيبو أنا Hello mommy, please pick up your phone. Darling, wanna talk to you. Miss Malaika, I am missing you. Oh, Malaika, wanna talk to you. Because I'm thinking, yeah, halati, can we go somewhere far away, far away? You're my sweet, sweet love. The memories, they're killing me. Please know that I'm missing you, and I'm writing this song for you. Wherever you are, that I'm missing you. Do re mi, fa sol la ti, do. Do re mi, fa sol la ti, do. Mi, fa sol la ti, do. Hello mami. Pick up your phone, darling, wanna talk to you. Miss Malaika, I am missing you. Oh, Malaika, wanna talk to you. Gotta take you to a deeper, say you some love. I've been waiting so long for your love. Malaika, yeah Malaika, nyare no new. Never was a parade. Mokoni wule, nalo mondido. Mama zatu, in the mondido. Bondi wule, nanyarido. Hello, mommy. Please pick up your phone, darling. Wanna talk to you, Miss Malaika. I am missing you. Oh. Malaika, wanna talk to you. Pick up your phone, have your phone, darling. Wanna talk to you, Miss Malaika.
All right, that's called Miss Malaika coming out from Samse Sam or Malaika right there. Hi, good evening.
Good evening, listeners of Capital FM. It's been a while coming here, and I'm happy to be here tonight.
I don't know if you can remember the last time you've been here. You can. If really you can.
That
remember.
that was probably around 2015, 16, way back when the station was still in Rock City.
Well, we were still back in the city, like
in the
down,
city,
down.
in the center of the city.
In Hong Kong, you know that place looks like Hong Kong somehow.
Exactly.
You know the view and everything. That was way back long.
Yes,
I mean, maybe
couple
for some time I might have. Maybe I was thinking, this guy is not coming. Is not reaching right now. Maybe he's going to the other previous place or what. But then when you call and you told me you're already around, I said, okay, he knows.
Yeah, I first went, I told, like, let me first visit there, and then I went, I was for the direction to come this way. But I was like, no, I can't miss being here, so I need to be here tonight and get to interact with fans, with South Sudanese supporters of our music, and then, of course, a great presenter like you in the house.
That's amazing. Let's start. It's always very good if you can introduce yourself to the fans.
Thank you so much. My name is Samuel Sebit, and the AKA name is Samse Sam. Sometimes you'll be wondering, what does the name Samse Sam mean?
Yes, I'm wondering already.
Yeah, exactly. So from Samuel, there's that Sam. So from Sebit, there's that SE, so it becomes Samse.
How about the other last Sam?
The other last Sam is a fantasy.
Okay.
It's like a musical way now.
Because how you people name yourself, we're just wondering if where the inspiration is coming from. Somebody can just decide to put two names, bring that one, put here, take this one, delete. It's a lot.
Yeah, sure.
It's really a lot.
But in the end, it's actually very good to have a name that once you're asked to explain, you're able to explain to the people, just like what I just did here. From Samuel, there's Sam. From Sebit, there's the SE, so it makes it Samse. And then the Sam is an addition to make sure to fantasize the name to sound
to
nice.
to make it sweet. Well, I don't know if that's the right word to use.
But we were told sweet things are sugar cane and maybe sweets also.
No, these days there's I heard there are sweet things that are not the sugar cane and maybe the things you mentioned right there. We've known a lot of sweet things nowadays. People have introduced more sweet things. So when we say your name is sweet, we have done a research. Otherwise, I just want to welcome you right on Capital FM 89.0. It's been close to very many years since you've been here, but it's also a pleasure having you right in the studios. Tell us more and a little bit of a background about Samse Sam, because somebody's out there listening to you for the first time, and maybe we're introducing your music to them for the first time. We have people who visited South Sudan just maybe 2 days ago or even an hour ago, and they're close to you already right this moment.
Yeah, thank you. Samse Sam began music in 2013, and he's a singer and songwriter in a nutshell, briefly, and whose songs are majorly focusing on empowering communities, educating communities on the angles of peace, development, and social justice, among which are some of the songs that I did previously. I actually use music to advocate for peaceful societies, and in 2013 I released the album, the Mara Taki album, which has the song Mara Taki. It has got the song Arakat Karabo Nazgimutu Sambalalei, Junebin Bikore Huriade, when it has been one of the biggest songs actually here in the country too. And even Mara Taki itself, and then there was Gelba Day, that was Part of Your Time, and there was Celebrate, and many other songs that came after there. Of course, back to Equal Opportunity. Yes.
That was when you actually your first album.
Yeah, that was my first album.
And I just want to ask you, in the current era of technological advancement, the life we are in right now, the kind of music that you do, mostly focusing on peace, empowering community. As a very young South Sudanese like you, why do you choose to do this?
I just want to bring back to myself, being born in conflict-related moments where you don't have the opportunity to access even basic needs has been something that really stresses me and also many South Sudanese that out there like me who are born during the conflict. And then the worst part that is actually that during the same conflict, you lose your parents in the conflict. Many of us lost our relatives, even our own properties, and then struggling to make a life has been so difficult. And then I believe that when there's peace, when there's stability, when there's good security, there's going to be an opportunity for us to be able to invest in so many things, from business to developmental programs, to health, to infrastructure, that then bring in opportunity for people to access school and education opportunities as well. And as I talk, of course, as reasons of the conflict, many of us were dropped out of school. They could not be able to continue. Let me go back to those that live in the countryside, in the villages, where there are only limited schools. Now, that has been a very big challenge. But also economically, we've seen that there are so many challenges now. Struggling to earn a living has been so difficult. Even our parents who are farmers deep down in the villages, it is difficult for them actually to cultivate. If they cultivate at all, there are no good roads. How would they bring these vast products that they already had, the food, into town, for example, to Juba and to other urban centers? That has been something that has been stressing me a lot. But I also feel that if there is a peaceful society, there's no conflict, there's no hate and division among ourselves, then definitely we'll be able to promote our cultures, can be able to create an opportunity where I look at you as a brother from another mother, and then I look at the other as a sister at the same time. I look at your mom as my real mom, your parents as my own parents. So the hatred gets to fade away from us. But then in an event that we tend to divide ourselves on cultural perspective or tribal lines, it becomes difficult for us even to support ourselves. Very, very difficult. I just want to hint that when I said the news on my page that I will be traveling to the US actually for the peace concert. Only a few were able to talk about that. And that becomes quite challenging. This is an achievement for all of us as South Sudanese music that we need to support. But yeah, of course, we feel that we need to instill more of that into ourselves, more of love, so that we're able to have the South Sudan that we want to see.
What did you mean when you said about the news of your travel and a few people are talking about it?
Especially, you see, when it comes to entertainment side, anything new is news. Is interesting, right? So you will be able to see, like, I've been to Uganda, where I started from, and then also, of course, to Kenya. You'd find that any small thing an artist sport like this, it is there. But of course, here it is not the same. We have so many amazing talents out there that are doing beautiful things. Unfortunately, they have not gotten that kind of a support. By Capital FM hosting me tonight to talk about this, I think this is the kind of support we want to see. And also in the afternoon, in the morning, I was also somewhere in one of the media houses to talk about this. This is the support we want to see. Now, how many media houses do we have in Juba? Yes, and in Yei or wherever, they will be able to reach out. We need to find out even how many print medias do we have, like newspapers and all that. So sometimes it becomes quite challenging. We need to support ourselves.
You're talking about this unique kind of a concert that you're traveling for. Where is that again? That's in...
the concert is happening in New York at Binghamton University. And that will be at the Peace Squad.
And when is that?
On the 19th and 21st.
19th and 21st.
Of this month. That is next week, actually. It's not far. And we all know that this month, September 21st, or the whole of September, is a month that the entire world and people across focuses in their efforts to peaceful coexistence through promoting peaceful messages, peaceful events, and actually going down to the communities and sharing the message of peace. And that is actually an important day across the world. Even here in South Sudan, we do celebrate that. And that is the main purpose, actually. I am invited to go and have a performance there at the Institute for Genocide and Mass Atrocity Prevention are the organizers of this event.
What does that concert mean to you?
To me, as an artist and as a South Sudanese, first of all, I want to say that as a musician, it means that the content that I'm able to put out through my songs has been so educative content, like I said before, which has moved, has inspired so many people outside, both in the country and even in the diaspora. And as a result, many of them will follow, like some, this organization follows my handles. They follow, they listen to my music, and they got inspired with the peace building songs that actually I wrote and were released. There was Kifaya that was done featuring All Stars, South Sudan All Stars in the refugee camp in Uganda. And then there was also the Gua song that I released in February, featuring artist in Yei as part of the Music for Peace Festival that I was part of the performing team, and also Koko-san. So apart from that, of course, I talked about the song Equal Opportunities. This is a song that speaks to so many people, regardless of where they come from, because of the messages it has, trying to talk about the need to promote an inclusive environment and society where we all have access to employment, we all have access to education, to health, and many, many other things.
I mean, talking about this song Equal Opportunity, I've seen it winning for you performances in places, events, and of course, as you said, I think a lot of good in events that we never of course
expected,
when an artist is actually invited, you see most of us doing these other events, but you've been to corporate events that bring in different kind of people. I mean, let's talk a little bit about this song Equal Opportunity. How was it so simple for you to come up with the wordings, with the lyrics, and putting words, good important words, message together to come up with a song like this?
The song talks about 3 different categories of people. Number one, we said we need equal opportunities for service delivery, but we also need equal opportunities for better development. It means here that when both men and women are able to work side by side, we'll be able to realize that society that we want to see, be it peaceful, health-wise, infrastructure, the good governance, and many others. So I talked about women, empowering the women. The first verse talks about that. Empower the women, never say goalkeeper, educate the young ones, promote equality for better services, I do say, for better development. We need love and unity for service delivery, I say service delivery. For better development, educate a girl, educate the country, girl child education. So like that verse alone is talking about the challenges women are facing and young girls are facing when it comes to the side of our cultural setting. You would see that in many times at our family levels, when you have your children, many of us tend to support the boys much more than the girls. And then also that brings in a lot of inequality. Now the boy goes to school, meanwhile the girl remains at home to do house chores and be able to take care of the home. These are doing domestic work. The same way as a husband, or when you're married, you find the wife is there at home, her work is only to do domestic work. Even we've seen men like us who had the opportunity to go to school after marrying, their wives even had papers graduating from the universities, even with good courses. In the end, when they're married off, and then they're like, no, I'm the man of the house, you got to be home. You only going to be here. The money that I'm working for is the one that we'll be using to support this family. Yet we forgot that if both of you are working in the house, meaning you can contribute, your wife can contribute. In the end, what happens? Responsibility becomes easier for us to share in the family. And in the time that me as a man does not have, the wife can be like, I have this, let me today take care of this and that. Even paying school fees of your children, it becomes easy when we all contribute. Then verse number 2 talks about empowering the youth. And one thing I forgot, women are always regarded as goalkeepers. When I'm saying let us not say women are goalkeepers, because we've seen many of them. Some of us were taught by women, by the way, to become who we are today. So we cannot refute the fact that women contribute a lot to our development. Now, verse number 2 talks about empowering the youth. giving them the chance because they are the heart of the nation.
Yeah.
Now, when we empower the youth, we're able to give them spaces to participate, be it in peace building, in the protection of this country, be it in infrastructural development, in business and entrepreneurship. There's going to be a way that this youth will become more resourceful, even in agriculture. So then it will be hard for us to convince, for our greedy politicians, let me just use that word for example, to convince young people like us to join arms and start fighting, killing ourselves. Because sometimes I ask myself, who are the people that are holding guns, killing their own brothers and sisters? It is us.
Yeah.
People like us, young people like us, are the ones that are even there, that are using this to even to destroy their own future, the future of their own brothers and sisters, of their own fathers. Now, we want to see a society, a South Sudanese community, where youth are at the front line, at the driving seat of development. It means that when they are capacitated, they will have the opportunity to think, like, this way is not the right way. The right way is this one. So we feel that when we're able to give this across South Sudan and even in Africa in general, we would see that the youth can. And for us in this country, is about 72% of the population are young people. Now imagine that. How many of us are out there? If we were able to say, no, we want to support peace in South Sudan, we want to be agents of change in South Sudan, then we can be able to have. But of course, we find that even when it comes to jobs, many of us had good certificates from the universities, but we are down there. We don't have the opportunities because our elders who are actually sitting there holding some of these positions are saying, come and compete with us. If you don't compete with us, we cannot give you what? This space. And finding that they're even already old, they're aging. In the end, so when will you start preparing the next generation of leaders? And they keep telling us that you are the leaders of tomorrow, and that tomorrow always never comes. So it is better now that we as youth also have to be given the spaces to participate. So verse number 3 talks about taking care of the children in the streets, educating the orphans. You see that, and respecting their rights. It means that when able to do all this, we've seen in Juba there are a lot of street children out there. Across even the country, like I've been to some parts of the country, you find that there are a lot of street children who are there. Actually, even getting food to eat becomes very challenging. And then we keep asking ourselves, why? What is happening? Does it mean that we who are empowered South Sudanese do not see these children suffering? The orphans are there. They will want to access school. They have no one to pay them. And they are there struggling every day. So what do we see around there? And these are the people that are going to be the next leaders of this country. Do we want to continue spoiling their future, seeing them struggling over there? In the end, when they find it so hard, some of them will then get indulged into what? Into drugs. When they get into drugs, what happens next? It means the future is destroyed. So like the song is generally is talking about that peaceful society. So we need equal opportunities.
Amazing, and that's a very good thing right there. Capital to 27 minutes already gone after 7. Well, in the studios I have Samse Sam, and we're talking about his latest projects as well as talking about who he is and getting to know who Samse Sam is. Tell me, what's that unique thing about Sam's? I mean, what's really so different about you?
Something so different about me is my art. Yeah, it's my art of writing. As you could actually read from my music always never talks about just a specific thing, but it's more of an inclusive, looking at so many things that happens in the society. But also my interest. If you noticed, I don't do a lot of shows in South Sudan. First of all, you've not seen me so many times in posters. It's not because I do not want, because I have a particular set of target that I am into. And you mentioned about corporate events. Yeah, because the kind of songs I do, I felt is up to this level of high level of people. So I feel it is important that we also create. You know, when actually you start writing contents that educate people like the mature people are able to sit and listen to your songs. And when they listen to that, you find yourself institutions coming in to call you, hey, Samse, come and perform here. I do perform in Juba, by the way, but I perform in corporate events. Maybe organizations are having particular events that are taking place. They'll be like, because you have a song that talks about a particular angle that they're interested in, they call you there. So you come and perform and you get it. But also you find that music here in this country is never paying, just to be honest. Is never paying a lot. Sometimes you look at how many artists, even the top artists that we have, how many shows do they have per month?
Yeah.
Even some it will take 3 months, even 4 months.
For you
Some
to
people
have
even
another
1
source.
year they don't have source.
Absolutely.
So where do you sustain? Where would you get source of income to sustain yourself?
Mm-hmm.
It becomes difficult. And on this note, I usually say that we need to, as artists, we need to be very creative enough.
Yeah.
We need to first find a source of livelihoods for us.
Mm-hmm.
And then thereafter, we can use that to be able to support our music. Because then, where are you heading to if that is not...
Well, before we come back to talking about the musical content and how you create your music, let's see, apart from music, what do you do? Because you're telling us, as an artist, you got to be creative enough to be able to sustain yourself.
Yeah, just to be honest, I am a program management and then a project consultant. I write project proposals for institutions that see they want those things. I do that writing. And I'm also a trainer. Yes, I'm a trainer in peace, conflict management, and then communications as well, and also like I can consult. So it is important that sometimes you have such.
I can see from the suit. This suit is very expensive, so that's a very good thing right there. And then back to musical content. You said you have your targets. You know who you want to target with your message, and of course that brings us to look in general at the South Sudan entertainment industry. These days there are a lot of songs out there that even a child can listen to. And what would be your advice? Do you think they're going in the right way or they're not going in the right way? Somebody can be vulgar in the music, okay? I just want your opinion as an artist. I mean, what would you have to say on that?
One thing actually we forget about as musicians is that we are role models to so many of our people out there.
Yeah.
And even these children that are growing up, they listen to us a lot. When they hear a musician is coming here, you know, so many, they're there, they want to see who you are. So sometimes it is important that we create content that encourages these children to see you as a role model. Now, when you start writing vulgar messages in your song, it means you're also going to train these children to do immoral kind of stuff. Like there are immoral songs that has been happening here, and has created a lot of talks in between here. And it is important that actually as artists look at the content. Yeah, these songs, you can have them to be played, but you know radio stations cannot play those songs.
Yeah, sure.
It cannot cross anywhere, except your fans will be playing them on social media and posting. They will be seeing that is happening.
Yes,
But
true.
importantly, we need to write. Why you're an artist doesn't mean that you're supposed to put any useless lyrics out there.
Yeah.
Put lyrics that can educate people, can empower people, can encourage people. We have a lot. Even let us talk about trauma healing.
Yeah.
Trauma healing is a huge angle that you do through music. Because I want to be honest, some of us cannot spend, nobody can tell me that you can spend the whole day without listening to music. It is not true. Now, when you listen to music, understand yourself. There are songs that you need to listen to, for example, when you are traumatized, emotionally down. You feel those songs pushes you up. And they bring in the spirits out of you. You feel better. And then there are songs when you're happy. You hang out, you know, they play. You'll be like, yeah, this is it. So sometimes we need to analyze the situation. Importantly, as artists, we don't live in the sky. We don't live in the sky at all. We live in the communities, whether be it in Nimertalata here or being it in High Malakal, or you live in Gudele, in Munuki, even in Miasaba, in Gurei.
Yeah.
You live with the people in that community. Now, when you live with people in the community, you need to understand, scan what is happening around that community that needs your voice. Because we say we are, as artists, are the voice of the underprivileged. I don't want to use the word that many of us mistook it to say we are the voice of the voiceless. There's no one who is voiceless in this art.
Everybody got the voice.
Everybody got the voice. The only unique thing you have is that you're more exposed than them
Yes.
to opportunities. So let us say we are the voice of the underprivileged. So being that, we are supposed to see what is happening to the people with disability. Are they being included or not? You talk about that. What is happening with our children in schools? What is happening? Do we see issues of violence happening across?
Actually, there are a lot of things to sing about in the country.
They are.
I'm just wishing sometimes I should be an artist and then look at things and write them, you know.
Maybe we need to talk. We need to talk in Arabic also.
How it looks so simple
Yes.
to bring all of these situations we see every single day into a music lyric. I think that's the only challenge I have.
Yeah, but it is easy.
Well, if it's easy, we will see about that. Now 26 minutes to the top of the hour. And of course, a cheap chant with Sam right in the studios of Capital. Before we premiere these songs, how many songs are we premiering tonight?
We have about 4 songs.
About 4 songs.
4 songs or even 5. We
About
have
4 songs.
Anna Waita is the song that just dropped, featuring Coco-san. There is Kulusawa.
Kulusawa.
And then there is also My Bestie. There is Mama. And there is Gua. And then we have Celebrate. How many are those? About 6.
About 6. I wonder why you've been quiet and Kumbe you've been working on something like this.
Yes, definitely.
Who produces your song?
My songs, I worked with couple of producers.
Yeah.
And Kulusawa and My Bestie produced by Josman. Yes, in Uganda. And then Celebrate, Gua, Anna Waita were produced by a young producer in Yei, Willie Pro. And this guy is just amazing. When I went to the studio, by the way, I didn't go with an interest of singing, but I went there to check what is happening around. And he's the only producer in Yei now as we talk. I went there and I found him working on a song for one of the ladies. It's called K. Margaret. Yeah. Then I listened to the song. But also before I went for a peace concert last year, there was a song produced by the Ting Big Music, and the song was Together. So I listened to that song. Before going actually to the studio, the song was premiered when we were for a talk show. Yeah. Then that, like, the touches inspired me a lot. I feel this gentleman has a future in the music industry, that he could be able to produce good songs ahead of us. So I need to see him. So I went there, I found him there, and I was like, hey bro, what do you do here? And he's like, let me listen to some of your work. Then it started. Luckily enough, I found a lady working out. That lady came out great. I was like, okay, she's putting a song, Maragoi. And then I listened to the content. Even the production itself was good. I was like, okay, I just want to try something out with you. Then we began with Celebrate.
Put us into a very quick picture of how entertainment looks like in Yei.
In Yei, to be honest, of course the conflicts has really had a lot of huge negative impact. Yeah. But for now, in the last 3 years, things are beginning to change. But now the place is good. People have events until night, until morning, and a couple of events are running right away in Yei. And I'm sure that for promoters that are here, if you want to put something out, you should be ready. Like when we went for the Music for Peace Festival, in Yei, me and Coco-san were the main guest artists that went from here, and then a couple of artists in Yei, and that was at the Freedom Square. Yeah. And you'd look at the crowd that came there. It was a good crowd. Yeah,
you know, I want you also to give me a little comparison. Many people have been talking about shows out in the outskirts of Juba, like shows in the States, or shows out of Juba, are looking good, better than when you do a show in Juba. I mean, how is that different? Because many people have been like, you know what? If you take your show to Torit, if you take your show to Bor, you take your show to Awil or Yei, trust me, you will feel the love.
First of all, these places, they missed a lot of us, and they'd been listening to our work. Yeah. And then they feel like they want to see who these people are, who Samse is, who maybe Coco-san is, and many of these artists that we have in this country. Now, they've been listening to your songs for the last probably 5 or 10 years. I'm sure there are even artists who never had any single concert yet. And they're all yearning to see who you are because you inspired them. I said before that we as artists we inspire people. Yeah. Then they want to come and see exactly who is this guy, who put out such a song. For example, I want to talk about Single D with the song Focus. Yeah. Now you find this song is a big hit everywhere. It killed so many hits that came out when this song came. And I just want to say big up to Single D, by the way. So this song is in the hearts of the people. So if a promoter says now we want to take Single D to Yei for Christmas, for example, it's just a hint, you would see the crowd that is going to come there. And it's good. And you know, we all know that Yei has been the engine of the music industry in South Sudan. Most of the artists that make it to the top level have a history, a background from Yei. Only a few of them that did not actually cross paths there but majority of them had that. So it's a hub that nurtures talents. It's a home of fresh talents that is actually around there. So that's just a honest thing I wanted to say. I'm not saying other parts of the country do not do that. We've had even the Kozos clan coming in. And, this had been one of the group that also used to inspire me a lot.
Yeah.
Before actually I went into music, when they came in with their bangs, kitenge, and so many things, so Binia Juba, a lot has happened. So you find that, but of course the taste of music continues to change from time to time. I just want to say, if you want to put an event, definitely in Yei, from experience, at least I've had about so far 2 events there. It is amazing. So people
and this
love
year so
music.
far 2 events.
Yes. Yeah, and of course now moving out.
Yeah, moving out.
Which we'll talk about.
That's a very good thing right there. Before that, moving out, because this out is very far. I don't know if it's the first time you're going this far or you've ever had shows or concerts very far like that.
No, I only had events, of course, in Uganda, most definitely, and with the South Sudanese communities. I've had it in Rhino Camp, but also crossing out in Kampala, where I used to study from, and then, that's been events around there. But this far is the first time that I'm going there.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, coming down to only 20 minutes to the top of the hour. You still log to 89.0 Capital FM. I think it's time for us to introduce some of these songs right here for the first time. Wherever you're listening from, my name is Ricky KY, and I have in the studios Samse Sam. Later on, I'll be opening my line for you to call in, and if you're watching us live on the Facebook page, you can drop in your question, anything you want to know about Samse Sam, any question at all. He'll be here right to answer you as soon as possible.
I want to speak in Arabic, please.
Oh, yeah, you're welcome. Really.
لكل الناس القاسمنا في مكان برابر في داخل الجوبة. أنا بسلمي تكون وأنا بهيبكم سديد. أنا بصدر وديس في رسالة. أنا ونسي كتير بإنجليز. So مهم كمان تبنا يالتا بدي يا جماعة. Rutande kedema jurana be like ande say mugatsunu ana wona ajat ketir na gani bitai so ismi au Samse Sam lakini isim alkubu mo fi rastaibo taban ya Samuel Sebit so min Samuel yana silu Sam yala min Sebit yana silu SE de amulu isim dezunu yajibu Samsi yala Sam de biga de ziyadata san isim de yani binadegi isim to hilu yani zema gibel rich so zaman tawil fela na ma kunta makon especially ini fi Capital FM lakin fi radio station mikin hizata nina kan also dindu talk shows ina kan nagi wona suketir wana dala kamugon suketir na gani bitayana ndo gani judat already anna gija premier wakamana wonso anagani gudama kan album tayal awil da marataki ufika na gani kitira na mutakuto kama nasma harakat karabu nazgi muto sambala lejo bin bikore uriade wenu fi gani kaman kifaya jaman na Dar Salam wakaman fi gelba de yan uyun girimu gelba mabilimu fi kaman ya rajel marataki sala marataki asaniya bukun giyafa asaniya bukun nedif maratanin na karujal kan jozo yani kalas tan zaman binere ta gaino fi beto mo nak dogi libsu giyafa indu hajeto tamam da zaman ga usul leta fi bet itabiga ne sudu gal kan zaman dak biniyade gi kutu bala san ak mikin gisa ido sana bikun giyafa ay biga leta ni kana wala de jena wahed wala itni de kalas ni tabiga mabi kutu bala wara to san kabanta bisara salo za kan fi beto mo na so lisa bigen giyafa fini hata tana bibada jere wen ana mara timo karawatani de so lakini muhimu sana kama anna kere hibu na sawentana ya jama kena hibu na sawentana kena sajamon asan cave ya ntara gisim de kan fita garabi ga figisim tabiga gaino de asano kama de figa da jama ayer zolle bi hiba na muhaba de kede mamuto ya jama so zayana wona sufia gani kama malaika o fi freedom o fi Juliet ketir lakini gani jodal na gon subo wala de fi ana waita be koko sana o fi gua o kaman fi kulu sawa o kaman fi my bestie o fi celebrate so de kulu agani o fi mama de kulu agani ala na gija badin tambas maini so beskeda na akirini zele
badin na gubalana masuma agani de orina an concert bidagal biasil fi New York
o sukran nana kan nesu taban ana ana gisafir ana bikunin du so fi New York fi makan wina di Benghampton. They so al nadana fogo asan kalamta saja salam. Zana wonsi gibega lanna fananin indu anna bistamina swattanna fi hajat bara. Anna bayinu hajat al-gi hasil fi mutamat tenna wanna bagdar wonus an fogo. Anna gain hajat al-gi hasil fi belet tenna na bagdar gona an fogo. So sababa na biguna ganta kitiran salam asan tayib anna ka junubin ya jamanna tab sedid. Masala nana bikilim galanna abu hattana wuzadu jirutanna waledu fi akwata masakil mutu fi masakil waledu abu mikin hattana fi masakil tanin de zatu mutu anna bega yaada fi ni mikin tanin tanna zatu kalas mutu fi jua masakilat den anna der anna ka junubina sandi saja salam ya jamam ya sabab anna biguna an salam war asa event alana masi fogo de algura kaman giseja kalamta salam wana argal fi sahar de alo sartisa yomwairo sirinde de yomal dunia kulu yani giseja hajata salam odea sabab asan agani bitaya al giseja kalamta salam ufiki faya na wonsu yumata ufigua ufita nin kaman celebrate kula al giseja salam ya tab jamade genas ma agani taifi makan al fi YouTube al tanin fi platforms tanin barabara ya umon wosul umon katifolana email jama Samse anna indo iktifal ta saja salam fu yom waido sirin wakama yom tisata sarata saharre lazima anna darita sandija kun manna hina wudema junubina ketir marat na kangora afanente na kangora fi US wala kangora fi Europe fi mahaltani fi Australia zato de yani junubini yagina du moninak lakini hagedema junubini yagina di taide de nas alinak kana wurus gasunu kawajan mikinal gadini nak zato yaona di ya talabana san ikoninak wana kamander seja lekulu fanan mungkin fanan tena gasma anna ka fananin kade katifa gane albiseja na salbideri sumutamad agane tena alini giseja yani aja tanini ne oma agane albideri so itazol fanan itazol algaino fi mutama fi sunugi hasel uta inda yal sukare kulu gaine fogoita tander kunze Samse tander kunze Kokosa tander kunze mikin John Frog tander kunze munomenak fananin kitir so bari ita kan bi gama back der katifu hajal bi seja yalla sumu bi der sumin fogo de be kun subsided so anna kan bi stamina swatanna betergal quest asan tape anna back der bi seja belede anna bare bi seja salam anna bare bi seja telmia wa shukran
Shukran Lake. They can jai bina Samse Sam, of course, Fanan right fee studio Star Capital FM 89.0. Let's get down and listen to some of these songs. Of course, we're talking about 14 minutes to the top of the hour. Before I open my line for you to call in and drop in any question at all, I don't know which one to start with. There are a lot of songs. Well, let's start with Kulu Sawa, right? Yeah, drop it.
Samse music.
Talent 1-1. Josh
Kulu sawa sawa, girl na stakal sawa sawa. Kulu sawa sawa, girl na stakal sawa sawa. When women rise and rise, girl na stakal sawa sawa. When we all rise and rise, girl na stakal sawa sawa. I would love you banan, girl na stakal sawa sawa. Office we all day, umunya umustakal tabelede. Nasa win maruja. Wabanat mabita silu kerena masuru iyatanina sukarin fijawoza kelenina hafisu mustaqbal ta iyalde kerenina limu idena sawabirun tegesim asan sokotanina bimasigidam kulu sawa sawa kelna stakal sawa sawa kulu sawa sawa kelna stakal sawa sawa. When women rise and rise,
sawa. Let's work together. Promote gender equality in our societies.
When women rise, there will be development.
When women rise,
There will be strong families.
when women rise.
There will be stronger economy.
Well, that's the first song right there. It's called Kuluzawa. So tell me who did the backups.
There's a lady called Jackie who did these backups.
Jackie.
Not actually the Jackie UG that we know.
Yeah,
but when I was actually trying to record this song with Josman, I went to the studio, but I was looking like, okay, now this song is talking about working together. It's actually a similar to equal opportunities.
Yeah.
But this time, because this is more in Arabic, and I was like, okay, now we're talking about working together. What do we need to put here? We need to have a voice of a lady, so that the song is spiced up.
To have the meaning of its title.
We're title, Kulu Sawa.
Obadinita barao.
Mabamulo zatu. Nazogarasa zole was karanta na stakal sawa karamne biga kebzeri yao. Kulu sawa sawa kerena stakal sawa sawa. So that's the most important. I think the chorus all finishes Kulu.
Yeah.
Ajadelinak.
Well, we're running out of time. Let's quickly get down and listen to Gua. Samse in All Stars. All Stars. Who are these All Stars in this song?
The song has a lot of artists in it, and we'll begin with of course, we have Brukusu Legend. There is Vicky Baby. There's Deo the General. There's also Willie Pro. We've got Ricky Jazza. We've got XCJ. We've got Black J. We've got John 50. We've got Amplifier. We've got Georgina. We've got Blessed Lady. We've got K Margaret, among other artists, and myself.
I can tell you, yeah, has grown musically. Oh, you're talking about the artists who are in Uganda or something. These are All Stars, yeah.
These are all stars just within Yay.
Yes.
Just within Yay.
Names and names, more names. Well, let's get down and listen to this song, Goa, Samse featuring All Stars. Yay, right there.
December 2013, Tani Marakamana Sakila. Late 2016, Junubin Jerebara, Min Biutamon, Kifale Masakil. Kifale Jere Jere. Let's work together, Junubin. Alina Indugua Sanseja Salam Fibelena de Junub Suzat Nina Indugua Gua Indugua Nina Indugua Gua Indugua Ita Indugua Ana Indugua Ita Indugua Ana Indugua Ita Indugua Gua Indugua Nina Indugua Gua Indugua Ita Indugua Ana Indugua Ita Indugua Ana Indugua Salam
Gigara silde ho wasil ya junubi Kifaya le mashakil iya jaman Kerala Moses Belle de salam madere sagla Esanina biraba beleta nina deko. You know shida, we have power to bring change that we need, and we have power to bring peace that we have been crying for. There's no need for classify each other. Burukusu Legend, son of soil, Ricky Jazza. You know been why we killing each other. You know been why we fighting each other. Kelina limo nufus na wahida sanjibu salam fibeletanina South Sudan. Manu wita wana birudu kalamta katulu badun. Manu baba nina birudu kerehu badun. Kanina bigani bekere hiya. Bele kanina mabiru agidam. Kanina bigani bekele gele. Bele kanina mabiru.
Jonathan, we have the power to bring the change we want to see. To unite our communities and fuel our country. Indugua, Gua, Indugua. Indugua, Gua, Indugua.
Ita Indugua It's a Hindu. That song there.
It's called Gua right there, coming down from Samse and All Stars. You can join us on the conversation, by the way, as we premiere the songs on 0922 890 890, and straight away you have a question you want to ask Samse Sam. He's right here in the studios with us. Of course, my name is Ricky Kawai on the Extreme Soul Down. And I was going to ask you if it was your first collaboration to do with Coco-san, because there's a song with Coco-san, and then I realized, no. There are a lot of songs already got with other people, and this is enough. Before we get down to Coco-san featuring you, let's listen to Kifaya. And coming down from that's Samse Sam featuring Defy Hate now All Stars, right?
Yeah. Okay. Kifaya.
Of course, Kifaya, I know this song, yeah.
This song Kifaya has been a song that I wrote and with a couple of artists also way back in 2018. And you remember in 2016 in the refugee camps in Rhinocom in particular, there's been a lot of conflicts that was happening between the refugees themselves, even the South Sudanese dividing themselves, fighting among themselves, and also the host community having issues there. Now I was looking at what can be able to unite us. So how about musicians coming together, putting out one piece like that and having one big also music for peace concert? Can that change behavioral of people and would put an end to the violence that has been happening? And indeed the question was yes. So tried working out that, and they brought artists together. We first started training with the musicians on hate speech mitigation, how to use social media to share messages that inspire people like peace and defying hate speeches a lot. And we had that training, and we brought artists from Kampala and those from Bidibidi, Koboko, to Arua, and Rhinocom, of course, to Arua, where we had, and then we went to Koboko. That's where we had the training in, and then thereafter the studio sketching in the song. This song was produced by Ronnie Rhythms, but now the name is called Delete. It's now Delete on the beat. He's a big producer right now in Uganda, and by the way, he has roots from here as well. Some of my songs he did also the production in here. So we began working on these things, and when we came out here, I was like, guys, I felt we as artists coming together like this in this number, we could be able to use our voices as well to pass messages. You can sing in your language because you have the people that comes from a particular community, they can listen to you, and that can change. And indeed, we had the song when we went to the studio, picking up, and they translating those who want to now to sing in their languages, picking the messages here and there and putting in their own languages. And a song came out. And there are a lot of artists. I want to also give thanks to Franco, and we have Freeboy, there was Duku Mulolo of the JJD Musica, we had T-Bang, we have got Nicky J, there was Jakia, there was also Pasha Amaro, we have got Freeboy. So among those, and then there was Macville.
The Jackie in this song is the one who did for you the backup.
Not really, that's a different.
That's a very good thing.
So we had that, and in the end, trust me, we put also a jam on the Peace Day. That was on 21st of September 2018, and we had it in actually Luruja Food Distribution Center, and that center was full of people. We had an amazing event with them, a concert premiering in, and then in the end, until today, I'm not so sure if there are a lot of massive or intercommunal violence that has been happening around them. And
that's the impact of the song, finally.
Yes.
I mean, how it's brought from thinking to writing down to making it a song, and the message that went out to the communities. Well, 2 minutes, we're barely out of time, but let's see what we can do. Maybe the last one I'll premiere when he's here is the song Anna War Inti, featuring Coco-san, before we call it a night, right, in the studios.
Coco-san.
Sata Adamu Hawa, Manya Badamu Haba, Sata Adamu Hawa, Azumum Sibulanina, I know it, baby, but in Bikon Kisatanina, I know it.
yala mon fa ningar yala mon fa ala wahid baby ana mama shi ana mama shi ana waita ana mama shi ana waita 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 baby.
Now, this must be an inspiration. We are talking about love now. I can feel how it's so much of an hour into. This is now love.
Yes. And to be honest, we cannot run away from love. Right? Like I said before, even loving ourselves is peace. So if we don't love ourselves, definitely, trust me, you won't be at peace. So this piece is a piece that after actually having we having the festival down there in Yei.
Yeah.
So looking like, okay, what can we put together? But it's been, of course, long overdue that we had actually planned to do a song quite long time ago, by the way.
Yeah.
Because this gentleman has been, Kokosan has been one of my closest friends long time ago, since in school. So we're like, what do we do? Maybe that by then the right time has not come, and now we're here. It's a couple of years back, from 2016, by the way.
Yeah.
And now it is 2023. How many years down the road? Probably 5 or 4 down the road that things are happening. And no, I think probably 7 something.
7 close, 7
close,
years.
yeah. Now we say, no, I think, let's put this out. And we went to the studio, like I talked about Willie Pro, Inspires. Now this is also another touch. The Goa was produced by Willie, and then now this one also by Willie Pro. And we tried out putting this song together in the studio, and we were like, okay, now it has to take its own time. This song was recorded in February, and that is just being released now. So it's also something that I usually say as artists, you don't have to rush into, like you do the song tonight and tomorrow you want the song to be out, because you don't have a substandard. Why did
you take this long to release?
Actually, all my songs, longer, probably 6 months, 4 months,
before
even a year. Like when I released Freedom and Malaika, these songs were recorded in 2018 together with the song Follow Me and Kifaya. But then I released Kifaya and then I released Follow Me. So since 2018, these songs have been out. And then in 2021, I now think I'm putting out, and then we brought Freedom, actually, and then Malaika came last year, and then shooting the videos, of course, of the 2 songs, and also having it there. But of course, I've only released also only for Freedom. Malaika's video is ready, Equal Opportunity video is ready, Mama's video is ready, and which other song is video is ready? I think for now, yeah. Let me just stop there. Of course, Gua video is ready. That one is already on YouTube, and then of course Kifaya's video is also on YouTube. Yeah, so those ones are there on my YouTube. Maybe you can access that at Samse Sam Official on YouTube. You can be able to watch them. But yeah, sometimes I take my own time to release my songs. I don't want to put out things prematurely.
A fan who would love to follow you on social media, what's the name on your social media handles?
On Facebook, you can find me with the name Samse Sam. So Samse is SAMSE, and then SAM. Samse Sam. On Twitter, you can check me out at Sebit Samuel. But if you also type the name Samse Sam, it will also bring.
So why are you having 2 different names?
Sometimes your handle can have a different name, but the main page can have your name that you want. So in Twitter, but now it's called Extaban. So that's actually the thing. So those are the handles I am. But of course, you can also check me on other platforms. You can search and get my music there also to be able to entertain yourself. Yeah.
All right, that's a very good thing right there. And as you travel to the New York, what picture are you taking from here? I mean, what do you want to leave there?
Footmarks of the South Sudan music. Definitely is a space that we're having our music heard probably for the very first time. I'm also sure that also this rich content that we have in educating people are there. But then actually when you look at them being able to pick such peace building songs, and for it means that they are interested to listen to more.
Yeah.
And taking in myself, then the rich content, the rich music. If you see around, I have over 20 songs, actually.
Yeah.
And then these are good songs that could be able to go out and then entertain people more and more. So yeah, and also greetings from here, taking there. Like some fans in the where they had I was going there, and they were like, if you go there, greet for us the microphone.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's a very good thing right there. What's your last message to the fans listening?
To the fans, another Sugran Kalis, Agande Taban already Fini out of Gonasma, or Bikun Mohim Tansan Bagdad Nadi, Anawa Ita, Samse featuring Coco San, Ofi Kulu Sawa, Ofi Gua, Ofi Kaman, my bestie. And bestie, because maybe you have time to pray, but I want to talk about bestie briefly. Bestie, they Sabi Sedid. Fikulu zaman nagera fi sabita ki sedid non da kan fi aya masakel sabidi ya gijere leta waya bigeni meta aya jama mata fikir kalam de ana mumkin mustaqbal haja bikun kwes kadan najere bira zere so that gona de dedication ita kanun sabita ki sedid zere ya jama gona de mata ne situlo
de ma bestia legal bestie rajil bestie yani a man being a bestie to a woman. So taban finas bestie adela, you know, these people who are so close to your girlfriend more than yourself.
Of course, sometimes, by the way, some people mistrust that if I'm so close to your girlfriend, you'll be like, no, Samse has something with my girlfriend. But sometimes we can be so close, I can be so close, but there's nothing going on actually, you know.
I know.
So sometimes we feel insecure. So those are our personal insecurities. But this song is for everybody. You have your bestie there, whether it's from the other side, please let us try the other gender, let us encourage, because the other gender also is important. Both of us are important. So we support each other in terms of struggles and sorrows, but also in times of happiness. So like your birthdays and many other things on. Celebrate is a song for those that are graduating this year. Please don't forget about this song. I'm actually planning for the video shoot. I might invite those that have graduated with their gowns to just come and we just have fun and we shoot the video.
Yeah, that's amazing. Very good one. And thank you very much for passing by after very many years as well. And we hope to see you soon. Or maybe when you're back from there, you can also tell us how it went down there.
Definitely. I'll be interested to come back and speak about how it has all been, but what is transpiring. Because also going there, it means that I should not be the only person that will go there, you know, for such events. Yeah. It means I will also have to create our venues. I will have to discuss with them how about having something and then bringing other new faces also in these events. Yeah. So how will that look like? So these are things we want to see. Like I said before, we as musicians, we need to be there. We need to create opportunities for our fellow artists. Yeah. Sometimes people look at, if I'm trending, I'm doing well, it's like I'm competing with other people. Then I said before, when you remarked, I talked about us artists supporting ourselves. This support has not been really there. A few of them, like I said, when I posted the news that I will be traveling, only a few people share, and they only commented. But sometimes when you talk about other things, you find people posting here and there. So let us not feel bad. Let us be able to support ourselves.
So now we have narrowed the support from artists complaining the fans do not support. Now the fans are getting there. But now the artists are not supporting each other.
Exactly. The artists are looking at like, they feel, I think, can I say a kind of a competition of a kind of a jealousy? Let me just be open. Because yes, if we can talk about other things, what about your friend succeeding and then you don't want to see that, you don't want to talk about the goodness, and then when the funniest thing, when they have such, they want you to talk about it. Now you see, love is two-sided, and they say you do me, I do you, but that is not the case with me. I believe that we as artists are supposed to be there for each other. We're supposed to support ourselves. Let us try to encourage ourselves. Let us celebrate the wins of each other artist. Let us celebrate that as the fans do so.
And clear. I've been saying this, I've been talking about this in my celebrity gossips about artists supporting. As we're talking right now, there's a serious battle, healthy battle in Uganda between Cindy and Sheba, which brought in a lot of people, and I know that's a lot of money. And the kind of, the event started a long time ago. People have been posting, different artists posting about it. Here, you have an event next week. If it's now next week, that's when the artists will start posting today.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's what.
And even if it's tomorrow, is when.
That's when they will also start talking about.
Now, if it's a business show, actually, I'm going for a corporate show. Yeah. I want to say, like we talk about, I'm going for a corporate show. But if it's a business show now, where you have for the corporate show, people that come there, those people that have. But now you want somebody to come and support. I want somebody to go and support for example, maybe Talia Fisher's concert. Yeah. Maybe want somebody to support Gista or Sook's a comedy event that is going to take place. Now, if I post today, what will happen? It means that people will not have enough time to prepare,
And
even the
get
money
there.
to start to get there. So let's try to look at this. Let's try to share things over artists. So to any artist that is listening to me out there, please know this is not an attack. If it is an attack, it's the right attack that has come at the right time. We need to be there for ourselves. Let us support ourselves. And I talked about even other media houses, other media platforms, and bloggers. You
Yeah.
could see them, bringing other artists. They'll be interested to host them, to talk about them on their side. But yeah, they don't talk about any. Like some of them, you get close to them, you ask them, we're having this. Even you say, it's like people pay what do you say? Is it deaf ear or something? Or they don't see actually. They act that they are blind. But
They
it's
pretend.
They pretend, yeah, probably. But let us not try to pretend, because if you pretend, it will come back again. They said what goes around comes around. We are in a different professions and so on. So I just want to encourage ourselves, all the medias here, even as radio stations and presenters, musicians, comedians, and the fans all together. Let us be there for each other. Let us support. If we all succeed, it is South Sudan that is succeeding, not any other person that is succeeding.
It's for all of us.
For all of us.
Thank you very, very much for that remark.
You're welcome.
And of course, we really appreciate that. Well, it's been an honor having Samse right in the studios of 89.0 Capital FM. And it's 10 minutes across the other hour. We're talking about the last hour of the show, 8 p.m. Where we'll be having a non-stop entertainment right here. Thank you for following up right on the Facebook page, Asante Sana.